I got to get back around here to where the RV is, because they're calling for me. I'm gonna try to get back on in a few minutes. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Oh, Lordy. Thomas, well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday afternoon. It's been a hectic day. I got caught in traffic trying to get my big sub and everything else, but we are here doing our Saturday show. The Bears are on tap, and without further ado, let me get to my people, okay? We're having Thomas Garrett, who's there at AT&T, and said it's cold outside there, and was going through, and I was like, we're going live. He's like, yeah, we're doing it. I was like, no, shut up. But we were trying to get this thing going, and he's still right there. I muted his mic because he had the music going on in the background. Let me say hello to everybody. How's everybody doing? I know I got Blue Virus. I know I got Rock up in here. I got James Nooks. And in the crowd, we see Angelica Barone. We always see Angelica. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Play that Washington theme for Angelica.
Oh, man, no. Well, let's not do. Let's say we did and don't, okay? I can't do that because that thing gets stuck in my head, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night, hearing it. Commanders. And I'll be like, no! Oh, man. All right. So I made a mistake by becoming a Dallas fan. Okay? I've got my neighbors doing some work on their house, so hopefully it's not too loud to you guys. How's everybody doing? You're good?
I'm good.
Are we excited about the game for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let me ask you, can you guys hear okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right, because I've got the long. Actually, let me change to my regular headphones. That may be better.
About crap my pants today. The freaking my Buckeyes almost lost to Penn State. I was like, man.
Oh, okay. I don't do too much college football and stuff. I just don't have enough time to. We have some interesting stuff. Stephen Jones allegedly is talking around the NFL, about trades to see if there's any interest there in the Cowboys, or if there's a move that they can make. We've got people out there that are making assumptions about Odell Beckham Jr. I actually made a little bit of a mistake. I misread. Randy Sykes was saying that we were possibly in talks with Odell, and it was actually a little bit of conjecture. It's funny because there's so many people out there that bring you stuff and it sounds legit, and then you have to kind of check it and make sure that it's right and stuff, because everybody wants the clicks and stuff. Now, it could be that we sign Odell. How would everybody feel about it if we did sign Odell Beckham Jr.? Anybody?
I'd be okay with it, but I don't think we're going to sign him because Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they're going to sign whoever they want to sign. It's not going to be who we want to sign. Now, I'm happy with Jonathan Hankins, but no one's seen that coming. So whoever we sign, it'll be somebody that no one will expect us to sign.
Well,
I mean, as long as he's good, he doesn't bring that drama queen stuff, I'm good with it.
Well, at least here's the thought. Okay, we know that Carolina ended up trading Christian McCaffrey for basically a king's ransom. A second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. I don't want to trade that kind of draft capital for a wide receiver. At least with Odell Beckham Jr., you'd look at that and say, well, at least you're not giving up any draft cap. You're basically renting him for the rest of the season, and he's probably not going to be ready until maybe December. So I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I know that he is all about me. Maybe he'd be there in Dallas and be happy and a solid citizen and look at it as there's a chance for me to get another ring and end up being decent. But I do know that we do have a problem at wide receiver. We don't have, a lights-out guy that you look at and can say, he's going to do some real damage. In fact, we are only one of 6 teams that do not have a wide receiver with 100 yards in a game. And that's not good.
I'm surprised they haven't given it to like Turpin more. Or give him another chance.
I don't think Kellen Moore knows how to use Turpin.
Yeah, could be that too.
Yeah, that's possible. But
I'm not saying he's our solution, and not even close.
But again, he's still got a lot. He's got a lot to learn too. You know, he doesn't exactly have a whole lot of experience out there as well. You know, we could say I've been hearing about James Washington literally forever, but you know, it's kind of like, when are we ever going to see James Washington? He's kind of like a unicorn right now. We've been thinking about him as one of the first guys that we've signed, and he couldn't work out in OTAs. You know,
and he broke his foot, right?
Yeah, and so it seemed like when he got hurt in training camp that we were looking at, you know, like maybe 3 or 4 weeks and stuff. And here it is. We're already at week 8, and he's still working out on the bands. So I'm beginning to have doubts on whether he's going to be able to ever get on the field, or if he's actually going to make any kind of an impact. Anybody else on that one?
Yeah, I think we need to utilize our tight ends more. I mean, that's probably our best bet at passing right now.
Like the Blue Brothers.
Yeah, what do y'all think of the Blues Brothers? You know, it was Jake and Elwood. We got Jake and Peyton. I think it's perfect, and we're headed for Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I'm silly. I'm stuck in the 70s.
Nah,
but
I get it.
And Rock, man, you look like you're like in Alaska or something with that beard and the hoodie on, man. What the hell?
Well, what did this dude just tell you? He's in the stadium, right? It's cold over here.
It's cold in Texas? What?
Yeah, it's cold in Texas. It does get cold, yeah.
It gets icy in Texas,
It's like 68 here in Ohio. What's the temperature there?
Yeah. No, because it rained and it's muggy and it's windy, so it's like, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, you look like you're calling from the Great White North or something, dude. Okay, I mean, I'm actually out here in shorts. Okay, I've got a sweatshirt on, but you know, it's about 60 here. You know, no wind. The sun is coming across the screen, as you can see there, and blocking me out and stuff. But you know, the weather's nice here. Sorry that it's cold in Texas. That's kind of crazy. But Rock, I started working on your racks too, buddy. You want a 3-hat rack? Yeah, I started working on those. I'm going to have those ready for you shortly.
Yeah. I'll talk to you about that.
Okay. The other thing is Jason Peters sounds like he is on the cut list. That when we start bringing one of these other guys off the list, that he may be getting cut. I would say that I'm probably about the most disappointed about him than anybody else that we've signed, because I really thought that he was going to be able to help to really make that offensive line really, really good. But I guess from some standpoint, we're fortunate that we didn't need him like we thought we would at tackle.
Yeah, father time.
It was good for that one game, but that's it.
You know, he got the chest injury, you know, and the thing is, he probably would have been okay if they had him going through training camp. But there's not that many practices that happen once training camp is over. You know, you've got your Wednesday practice. You know, usually you have about 2 decent practices. Friday's usually the recovery walkthrough day. Saturday's a walkthrough. And then Sunday's the game. So if you're not in shape by the time the season starts, you're not getting in shape when the season comes in. And being 40 years old, it's even harder to get in shape. So I guess that was, you know, it was really a no-risk
It was like
signing. Yeah, I mean, it was basically the veteran minimum, I believe. You know, about $1 million. That's chump change. But we've got, of course, Damone Clark, and I haven't seen the final roster list. If he is on the active list for tomorrow, and or if he is going to be playing any.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little concerned about the Bears' run defense because they're pretty good at stopping the run.
Well, that's where, you know me. I'm Mr. 12 personnel. I am the Blues Brothers. Let's get them out there, especially with Tony Pollard. Tony is, you know, he's so much faster than Zeke, but, you know, I still worry about Tony Pollard being that guy that's going to be able to take that pounding. I think if we end up doing the 2 tight end sets, be it one on each side or 2 on the same side, that they're going to stretch the field out a little bit more and give us more lanes for Tony Pollard to go through and hopefully not to get that big pounding.
Yeah, but will Kellen Moore do that? That's the question.
That is the real question here is, what will Kellen do? And that's, of course, the wild
Or is he
card.
going to dink and dunk and, make us mad like he always does?
That's rough.
You know how I always feel about Kellen Moore. It's like I just want to throw the playbook with Kellen Moore and just pound it on the table. Kellen Moore he's special, to say the least. We can only hope. I worry about Justin Fields. Actually, he seemed like he came to his own against New England, which has actually a pretty good defense that actually shut out the Lions the week before. Although he holds on to the ball
Shut the lines out.
a long time. So maybe I don't know. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, I guess, on that one and see.
Well, is Parsons and Sam still? They were on injured. Are they playing?
Parsons is definitely playing, and
okay.
Sam is. They're both questionable.
Yeah,
they're just resting for a little bit.
Yeah,
I think they're resting them. I think they're just
Yeah, they're a little sore. They're like, you know what?
Now for the Cowboys, when they've had people listed as doubtful, okay.
When they're out.
Forgive me, the sun is coming through the canopy has come off the trees. The sun is coming across there and blinding us a bit. Let me change camera angle, see if that helps any. Okay, there we go. We'll change that camera.
It's like the Cowboy Stadium. It's perfect.
Yeah, the sun comes through there, and it's all of a sudden you're blinded.
I can't catch the ball.
Yeah, I can't catch the ball.
Hey, you got to let God look in on America's
good
team.
phone, but
Well,
Brian Green.
What's up?
What's up, man?
How are
Have you done the chip challenge story too?
I have not. Like one of our guys that was tuning in said, Dallas beats Eagles. I said, listen, man, if Dallas beats the Eagles, because I was on the other side of that, I wanted them to win, but I just didn't think they would. I said, if Dallas goes into Philly and wins, I'll eat the damn chip. So now they're awaiting the next dumb move I make.
I'll do the next Eagle game, I guess.
Well, I love us in that game. That game. They think they're going to sweep. That's crazy. How's everybody doing?
I just put varnish on it.
Oh, good.
Doing pretty good, man.
It's for tomorrow.
Been busy lately.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm always busy, but I've been more so lately. So.
Yeah, I got the camera changed there, Mike. I'm actually slipping tonight. My brain is literally just like stuck on empty right now.
It's all right. Brian Green got you. It's all right.
No, the good old mailman. Appreciate Brian Green and stuff.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at you. I was just talking.
Oh, no,
That's not hard for me.
No, my brain. I had a brain freeze in here. It's been a long week and stuff with the Red Brick House and dealing with a whole bunch of different things. But getting ready for the Bears, the thing to worry about is keeping Justin Fields contained. Now, with us, I was actually pleasantly surprised that we made a trade, first of all. Second of all, that we made a trade for an interior defensive lineman, which is a totally different philosophy than the Dallas Cowboys ever have. They usually won't draft an interior defensive lineman, much less make a trade for one.
I know, that was surprising.
And for a one technique, you know
what that means, Mark.
That's Dan Quinn.
That's Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn,
full, as they say, full autonomy. What Dan Quinn wants, Dan Quinn gets, and I'm not hating. Yeah. That's good.
I'm not either. Now, a lot of people look and say, "Oh, well, looking at his numbers," but people who look at him say, "Look at his numbers," don't understand what the job is of being the nose tackle. Being a nose guard or a nose tackle, back in my day, back in the 80s when I played football, we were called nose guard, which meant you were lining up over the center. And the thing that you have to understand is, especially with Rod Marinelli's defense, he had a read and react type of a defense, which means the nose has to go ahead and get his hands on the body of the center, figure out where the center's trying to take you, and fight the pressure, because you're responsible for both A-gaps.
Right.
Okay.
That's what he specializes in. He's very good
now, here's the thing. Dan Quinn is a little bit different. Dan Quinn is more aggressive where you've got a gap that you're going to take. As opposed to have to read the center, you may have the A gap on this side, and your job is to get there right now because somebody else has got that other A gap, and they're coming right now. When you start seeing the Cowboys defense, which I love the mind games that they play, sometimes we've got one down defensive lineman, sometimes we've got none, and they're all shooting the gaps to get their ass upfield. And that's where you can possibly get some, really get a whole lot of sacks on Justin Fields. He's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL with 27. We're the most sacking team with 29. Something's got to give there. Okay? And hopefully it's Justin Fields.
Yeah, is Hankins playing tomorrow?
Is Hankins?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a
So I
minute.
didn't know if he had to go through like protocol and all that, but that's good.
Thank God them days are over.
Yeah, they don't do it no more.
Good.
Angelica Baron. Oh yeah, primetime. Did you hear I was a sexist? What's that? What's that one, Angelica? I'm trying to understand that one. That you're a sexist? Okay, I've got to get clarification.
Sex addict?
No, sexist. Like like a racist is like, for her own race. That she's a sexist. I guess. I need more on that one. I need more. Tay Cowboys, what's up, Tay? Clarence, how are you doing? Primetime Phil, what's going on? Primetime will be doing. You guys are gonna be doing your stream at 7:00 tonight too, right?
Yeah, I just got up from my nap. So I was up at 4:00 this morning. So yeah, I'm doing just getting my act together here. I said, log in to see my guys.
Do I want to ask you how you feel about this game? Because
it's gonna be good, man.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
The mailman's gonna deliver. Okay.
It's not. I'm very close to that. So, yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3-point game. I don't think we're gonna.
I'm saying 17-13.
All right. Well,
really, you guys
Yeah.
are how
the
I
Bears,
was the last couple of weeks.
The Bears, they just came off a big win. That was the first time they ever won in Gillette Stadium. So they feeling themselves right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to fill themselves, but they're going to go right back down.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's just defense.
Yeah. Listen, I like Dallas tomorrow. I'll just leave it there. I like Dallas. We're always gonna. It seems like every week we give up one touchdown. So Mooney will have a big play. I think we're shutting the run down, and we're playing him like we play Hurts, and he's not Hurts throwing the ball by any stretch. So I think we're gonna. I think it's gonna be a good day. So, and I think we're gonna move the ball. I think there's gonna be points scored. I think we're gonna be rolling into the bye.
I think Prescott's going to have a better week this week too.
Yeah, it's going to be.
rough
he's
week
going to put up some points, and if he doesn't, then I would be concerned.
I'm worried. Yeah,
don't be surprised if we don't pick up a receiver in the bye week.
Well, I'm with you,
who
James.
it's going to be, but
I know. I'm with you, James. There was a report about OBJ. Yeah, I'm all in on him, but he's not going to be ready till December.
Yeah,
so it's not going to be OBJ. It's going to be somebody else that we least expect.
But I would say
DJ
I would be all in, on OBJ. The problem is with DJ Moore. Yeah, he's great, but you're gonna have to give up a 1 and then some. Is that what you guys want to do? I don't
know.
So that's the thing.
No,
give me a guy like OBJ. He'll come in at the right time. So that's just my opinion.
Angelica, I think you got it wrong because I'm looking at.
What about
your
Jerry
Twitter.
Jeudy?
Hold on. Let me address Angelica about her own. I think what they were saying was that you're not sexist, that they were saying you were sexy. The picture with your dogs and the "We Love Them Boys," remember that? You look great. That's what they were saying there, girl. You look great in there. Shout out to you. I definitely have to download that picture and add that to the closing credits. Appreciate you. But
Thomas Garrett, what do you call
him?
Damn,
Thomas.
Thomas is, he's tailgating at AT&T, so I ain't mad. He's out there freezing. It sounds like we've moved AT&T Stadium to Alaska or something. We got my man Rock over here looking like he's on Discovery Channel where they got Alaska people.
Man,
y'all just don't know.
Rock's beard.
Y'all just don't know, man. It is windy. It is windy here, man. The wind is blowing so hard that it feels like a fan going on. The wind is blowing in all different directions.
You look like one of those weather people that
right.
strapped to a sign.
He's got a hurricane coming through.
Yeah,
but the sun is coming out
3 inches of water.
And, the sun is coming out now, and it's beginning to feel a little warmer. But sometimes,
that is true, Thomas. I'm here also in Texas, and I feel the same wind.
Stay tuned on Fox Sports.
Right.
News.
Fox Sports.
Hey, Tom, while you're down there, you got to go check out Mike Fisher's bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I heard about that bar. It's on West Hebron. It's not far from here.
It's closer to the
Star. We're not doing anything. We may just check that out because, we're debating on whether to go to Texas Live tonight, which is right around the corner, or
Texas Live is nice.
Or go to Club Venetti's tonight.
How long are you down there for?
Huh?
How long are you up there for?
You gonna hit up the titty bar? Oh wait.
We're here until Monday morning.
Then you got some time. Oh, okay. Monday morning. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, we're here until Monday morning.
Okay, so you only got till tomorrow.
So you're gonna watch the game.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, the game's early though, so that's good. You can go right after.
But what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that I can make another game before the Tennessee Titan game, because from Nashville. I'm going to the Tennessee Titan game when they play the Cowboys.
We're going
color rush and white.
That's a Thursday. That's a Thursday night. That's probably going to be cold too. You know that, Tom.
We were going to go, but it's a Thursday right after.
That don't matter. I'm going to already be prepared for that, but I wasn't prepared for this. With Texas being so warm and stuff all the time, this wind and stuff, I wasn't prepared for this because it started off as raining real hard yesterday, and that was what brought the cold weather in.
Yeah,
I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't.
So what you're saying is you didn't bring any cold weather gear. There's Walmart right around the corner right there.
He bought that jacket.
Yeah, there is. But like I told you guys earlier, Walmart is slammed right now. They got people from the front of Walmart to the back.
Yeah,
it's slam packed.
Yeah, they're all buying winter stuff right now. David, it is not true that Philly 500 is going to be here tomorrow.
You can go buy you a Cowboys coat while you're down there.
I'm gonna tell you how slam Walmart is right now. Walmart got Chicago Bear paraphernalia in there, and Chicago Bear fans in there right to this minute buying their shit.
Of course, Jerry, but no, he's probably partnered with the Walmart.
I'm sorry, man. That Walmart, man, it's like low end stuff.
Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. You
never buy your drawers from Walmart.
You're a Chicago fan. Don't do that. There are a lot of Chicago fans here in this parking lot in their RVs and stuff. They're here with Dallas Cowboy fans. They're probably friends and relatives, but
it's probably one of those things, Thomas, where it's not a game that it's probably people unloading their seats. There's plenty of seats to be had for this game, just like last week.
Yeah,
it wasn't very loud in there,
right?
So it's one of those type games.
You got a point.
So
you got a point.
Yeah, I think we're good though, man. Make sure you make some noise tomorrow.
Hold on, I gotta get my ladies up in here because I see they're all grouped here together. Angelica Barron, what's up? Joanne Gonzalez, what's up, Joanne?
Jojo.
They called Dana.
Shout out to Aisha Robinson, who lost her aunt last week. Thoughts and prayers to you, girl. And we got Susie Torres. What's up, Susie?
Holiday Road, Angelica.
And I can't forget Mary Lon. What's up, Mary Lon? I think I understand it now, why I get so much hate. I think it's because we got so many lovely ladies in the place with the style and grace that they're hating on me. Is that possible? Could that be the reason? Anybody? Crickets.
100%, man.
Okay.
100%.
I think
it's
that's
just jealousy.
What it is. It's just flat out jealousy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry, Rock. I feel like you're fucking
Hello, everyone.
Look, I'm just looking for icicles hanging from your beard here.
I know.
Nanook of the North and shit.
You saying that while I'm trying to turn it off. I don't want to cough.
Oh, Lordy.
Hello,
oh, my
everyone.
God.
Hey,
Stacey,
Stacey, how are you?
Hi,
what's up,
Stacey?
Stacey? How are you doing, girl?
Fine, how are you?
I am good. I'm a little bit warmer than Rock is, apparently.
Good.
Definitely
I'm
a
here
little
to
bit
keep
warmer.
all you guys straight,
I'm
of course. I'm here to
excited.
keep you straight.
I am excited
good.
about having
Need
another
somebody
game
to keep
tomorrow.
us in between the lines.
All right. Anybody worried about Zeke Elliott not playing tomorrow?
No.
No.
I'm not worried. I'm not
He
worried
needs
about it.
not to play.
rest.
He
He
needs
needs
to
to
take
get
a week.
rested up. I mean,
My league will show him some stuff. Don't worry. We'll be fine without him. Just get back, keep him moving because I don't want him to get hurt again.
Oh, man.
He's a warrior,
Hang
but
on. I got to get Pamela Savage from Delaware.
that's
That's
up
up.
not far.
Uh-oh.
She's right in between me and you there, Mark.
And Gina Henderson. What's up? We got
Hudson,
all the
Gina
ladies in the
Hudson.
place.
Soup. That's all he needs. Some chunky soup. He's fine.
Some chunky soup.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
That's Donovan McNabb, man.
Oh, man. All right. No, what you need is some of your wife's spa. That's what you need there, man. That's some good
I
stuff.
know, you
I
like
miss
that,
that
right?
stuff. Blue York Beatdown. Mark Holmes. What are Mark? It's Big Blue Chief. Oh, what's up, Fire Chief, man? How you doing? And Miss Gibson. What's up, Miss Gibson? There you go.
New York, what up, man? You're a
All right.
legend.
Does
You're a
anybody
legend.
else feel like Jerry Jones is about to explode?
Yeah, he's gonna try to do a splash.
If he's about to
Yeah.
explode?
Yeah,
Like, what are we talking about here?
He's not getting the amount of love and publicity that he wants. You know, I mean, we're talking about a guy who won 2 Super Bowls and fired his coach because he wasn't getting enough credit. And it feels like Mike McCarthy is actually taking ownership of the team, and people seem to be paying attention.
He
and they're
came out
being
yesterday.
successful.
He came out yesterday on an interview saying that he has nothing to do with personnel. It's all Stephen Jones. So, hey, Jerry, go sign somebody big. Remember in the olden days, you go get yourself a Deion Sanders, a Charles Haley, and stand by them. Even though you probably didn't have, even back then.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the mood, to go do a Rams type move, whether it's an OBJ or these guys are talking about a receiver. Something's going on with Jalen Tolbert. He can't get on the field. So,
and Jabril Cox.
You see Eagles making moves. We hate the Eagles, but let's give them credit. They're making moves. They see an opportunity. Look around the NFC, people. Who was so dominant that we got to worry about? The Eagles are being proactive.
Yeah.
So let's be proactive.
Now, but here's my thing, though, Brian. At this point, I'm not sure that bringing in a lot of people and changing up what you have that's already working is going to be working for them.
Isn't working.
Oh no, I'm talking about for the Eagles. I know they got Robert Quinn, and I'm at the point where thinking Robert Quinn is a name versus thinking that he's Von Miller.
He has 1 sack.
That's what I'm saying. He is.
So people need, and I got an argument. Like I won't cut you off, but yeah. And he said, well, he had 18 sacks last year. I said, well, then last year that would have been a great move.
Yeah,
but this year he has 1,
and go back to the year. Go back to the year before.
Avoided his final 2 years, so he's done after this year. Or you're going to have to re-sign him to a long-term deal,
right?
Or like another big cash in 1 year type deal.
Yeah.
What did you do? You gave up a.
But let's go. But Brian, here's the thing.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's got 1 this year. He had 18.5 last year. He had 2 the year before. He had 11.5 with us, and he had 6 the year before that. Every year he's up and down. He's up and down every year. And so, they act like, oh man, we got Robert Quinn. But I'm not sure that that's going to be the great big splash that
he's not the guy who's going to put. I mean, listen, he can get to the quarterback, and so I would say that's a good move for them. But I mean, I wouldn't have done that if I was them. But he's getting praised. Oh my God, Howie. Just saying. You brought up the question. Jerry's getting antsy or he's not happy, then go do something. Let's do an old Jerry move, whether we agree with it or not. Go do something. Go get OBJ. Just bring him into the fold and get him ready for the playoffs.
Well, we definitely see we are lacking. Now, it may be that we're lacking because we had Cooper Rush for those games and we changed what we were looking at not working down the field. But for me, I'm okay with the Blues Brothers. I'm all in on playing more 2 tight end sets.
Yeah, I think we all are, but they are not.
I know they're not, but
that's what it comes down to.
But here's the thing, though. If you don't get any more help and your wide receivers that you currently have don't step up, you're going to be forced to have to do that.
Yeah,
because right now, CeeDee Lamb is not a number one. Can we all agree on that one? That he is not a number one.
He's not. And
he needs a Batman.
Yeah, and that's nothing wrong with that. He's a high end player, but he's not a number one.
And right now,
low tier number one. Yeah,
Michael Gallup is still not getting separation, but he's coming back from the ACL, which would be something that we'd have to deal with Odell Beckham Jr. too, who got injured a month after Michael Gallup. So
obviously you bring him in and you see where he's at. But I'm saying if that goes well, and it's just a matter of a little bit of time, I think that's you're not going to be paying him that much. I would do that, and then you could have the best of both worlds. You could keep your guys now, develop Tolbert, and then you still have that piece coming later. So that's just me. I don't want to invest a lot in wide receiver, but you asked a question about Jerry Jones. I say, okay, you got this defensive lineman. That's good. That's really good. But I ask you, what the hell's going on with Neville Gallimore?
Well,
he's in the doghouse. Does anybody know? It's like hush.
Well, allegedly he was on the injury report this week with a hand.
That was fake, though. Wrist. Yeah, that's.
They were talking about his work ethic. They were unhappy. The powers that be were unhappy with him during training camp, and they said that how it's not mandatory, but you kind of sort of need to be there to show that you're really trying to win. Yeah. And they said that he sort of fell out of favor with the powers that be because he didn't, everyone else was there working and he didn't show up.
That sounds about right because
that's what I was told.
It sounds about right, but nevertheless, he's was our number one interior guy. So
he's falling out of favor.
Huge. Yeah, so are we going to trade him?
And that's sad because he's a guy that has all the skills
he flashes. He's got the power and the moves. And he just needs to put it together.
But you know how it is when the powers that be, when you fall out of favor with them, it's like it's a done deal.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, Amari Cooper.
It seems like if you can't be in favor with Dan Quinn, then you might want to look in the mirror because he's a player's guy. He's a player's guy, and it's man, that's scary because that guy's got a lot of talent. He's costing himself a lot of money, that's for sure. If that's the case, so let's hope he gets
what
back
I was told.
Twiz Digga, wait a minute, Twiz Digga, you got to go feed the goats and the pigs. Where you live at, man? What the
Not
hell?
fun, though.
Okay. I know Roz has got the horses and the chickens. You got the goats and the pigs. Damn, we running a farm up in here. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie though. If my wife allowed me, I would do it too. Honestly,
my wife wanted chickens. I put the kibosh on that.
I'm not mad about chickens. There ain't nothing better than some fresh farm eggs.
Yeah. And then cleaning up the chicken shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Have my neighbors sniping my chickens. Yeah, I can see it now. Get up at 5 in the morning.
You can get a chicken coop in there and stuff, man.
I'm not out in the woods like you.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you got more woods than I do.
I
you
ain't got much land back here.
Yeah, I know.
Same here, Brian. I'm with you with that.
You know what I mean?
Maybe in the future when we go ahead and get the land out in the Shenandoah Valley and stuff and make the the bed and football location and stuff for you guys to come stay. Jeez. Then we'll have some chicken.
Bed and football.
Well, I'm there, Mark.
Yeah.
I know the whole story.
With the fun. Come on with the fun.
We've bonded. I know the whole.
We're going to have the cottages and stuff, so that way you guys can have a place to stay, when you come up.
Yeah.
We'll have the big sports room, because Lord knows I need a bigger sports room. All the stuff people are sending me and things, it's going to literally be a Cowboys museum by the time I get it together and stuff.
But I'm coming with the family, so.
There you go. Got to have either a lake or have a river run through it so we can do some fishing and stuff. So. Yeah, definitely. You got to have dreams, and you got to work towards them. Caitlin Taylor. So we got another new lady. What's up, Caitlin? Welcome to the chat.
Brought all the ladies with me. Welcome.
Domingo. What's going on, Domingo? Mike Marcombs Gallimore sounds a little like David Irving. Got the tools, but yeah, I don't think he's quite David Irving now.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Now, because David Irving basically had the attitude that I can get up out of bed and I'm better than 90% of the people out there.
Well, and I think if David Irving was in this day and age where he was playing, he would be a lot better. Mm-hmm. He was one of those guys that he woke up instead of having a cup of coffee, he sparked one up.
Pass the Dutchie from the left.
But,
you know how we do.
But
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but at that day and age in the NFL, you were going to get suspended for a year. So he got now. If you were to do it like a Randy Gregory, look at Randy Gregory now. He's living in Colorado now. He's Rocky Mountain High,
and not on the field.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
There's Jessica. What's up, Jessica? Long time no see, girl. How you doing, Jessica?
He blocked me on Twitter like after the whole he was running his mouth for a couple of days. And said, just beware of the what did I say? The mile high bender. Beware of the mile high bender. So he ended up blocking me.
Let me get Game Changer out the way because he always likes to hear about rumors.
I hear that win, Thomas.
Huh?
Let's go, man.
I hear the win.
Yeah, it's definitely
I do what now?
there.
You didn't. No, he didn't say you broke wind. He said he heard wind. At least that's.
Oh yeah, I told y'all, man. The wind, man. This wind is stifling. This wind is blowing hard.
You're out in the middle of an open field.
Let me show y'all something. You see those flags behind me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those flags are still. Those Dallas Cowboy flags are still.
Pause.
That's just how hard the wind is blowing right now.
Oh, I got you.
Man.
And yet you're out there dealing with it for us.
Wait a minute. What lot are you in with RVs?
The news. He's letting us know the news.
You're bringing the sounds and flavor of.
This tailgate, I wasn't expecting it. I thought we was going to have a tailgate tomorrow, but instead we're having a tailgate today and tomorrow, and tailgate today and tomorrow. And I think a whole lot have to do with us coming in an RV and, got to bring the RV in so we can get our space in ahead of time before all the other RVs come in. Mm-hmm. And
now, what lot is that? Because when we brought an RV for the draft, Lord knows we were around the corner. We couldn't see the stadium like you can. They must have gotten.
Yeah, because he's smart. He went a day early.
We are.
Yeah,
Mark,
that's how it's smart.
Mark, we are in Silver 14.
Silver 14. I got to look that up because they must have moved. The RV lot was like you had to go down, up the street, and around the corner.
What are they getting for that? Like $200 or something?
I think 60.
That's it.
The noise.
That's freaking perfect.
Yep.
Three guys, $20 each. Fuck.
I know Mark
Say that
went
again?
the red zone lot, and how much?
$50.
That was 50. That was 50. Yeah. That was 50, but that was for a car, right? I mean, for him to pay 60, I thought I saw where it was a couple $100.
Yeah, we're in lot 14.
Oh,
and
they might have a pass that gives them a discount.
Yeah, awesome.
And I think this is just me just guessing. I think this is not the only RV lot. I think this is not the only one.
but I do know that this lot is for RVs only.
That's something to think about if we go down there in a couple of months, Mark. If everything works out.
Well,
go early.
The thing, or usually when you park, you're parking that overnight. You're not staying at at a trailer.
No. This is an overnight thing,
and it's only $65.
That's what I mean. Something don't seem right.
Mark.
It must be because it's the Bears game.
Mark, it's better where you rented at. You might as well just stay right there. Boom, done.
Yeah, well, no, but if you can, but here's the thing though: if you can already be there at the stadium
I don't think you
the
have
night
hookups,
before,
do you?
No, you don't have hookups, but you got the generator though. You got a generator, and you can run the generator all night and stuff off of it.
And then
and Lord knows he doesn't need air conditioning.
Yeah, you got water.
Yeah, that's the reason why you're hearing all this noise right now in the background. These generators are going on.
Yeah. Now you're gonna spend some propane, but you know.
Yeah, you also got rock coming too. Bam, with another generator, we good. Do a party, a little bit of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit of what?
Like food or whatever we want.
Okay.
What do you think about, Brian? We gotta put cold
the deep fryer, the smoker.
Splash Bruta, the ice of the glizzy.
That's true. Bring the smoker, smoke some ribs overnight.
You and that glizzy.
No, man.
A big game.
Well, one of these days I'm going to get an RV, and we're going to be showing up, and we will be out there with the broadcast and everything else. But I'm actually excited because, again, the last time I went to a game and we drove to the game, you couldn't see the stadium from where we parked. You are close in right now.
But like he said, he's there the day before. Yeah.
He's there a whole day before the game.
Yeah. Well, if you got the RV smart. And you got an extra vehicle, park that sucker right there. And
that's what I was saying. I mean,
I'd be more than happy to do that. That's better than staying at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Oh.
Yeah, cheap too.
I think, and we're gonna say it though. Where the owner of the RV, their last day was today, but our last day at the hotel is gonna be tomorrow, and we're going to pack our bags up tomorrow after the game and come stay in the RV Sunday night and then leave out Monday morning.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah, because it's let me see, I think it's 9 of us.
How big an RV is it?
Damn.
Because we made some stops on the way here because we made a stop in Memphis because we had to pick up a girl from there, and we had to pick up 2 sisters in Arkansas, and we were on our way from there.
How big an RV is it?
It is about if I'm guessing, it is about, you talking about in length?
Yeah.
It looks like it's about
okay. All right, never mind.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, forget it. Usually,
it should tell you on it.
They'll tell you how.
Yeah, it should say on it.
I think we had a 31 when we went to Stewart's house.
You didn't have any problems with cones, did you? In Tennessee?
No, we didn't have a problem. Period.
Well, when we rolled through there, there's a spot of.
We know Brian.
I know, okay, but I'm just saying he lives there.
But see, Brian, that's before you get to Nashville.
Okay,
where
I had half a lane. I had like 3/4 of a lane.
Oh, come on, Cone Boy.
Come on, dude. Come on, man. I had a guardrail on one side, and the cones were inside. That's like 3/4.
You're getting close to the cone. You're getting close to the cone.
And then I gotta hear him saying, "You're hitting cones." Okay, well, do you want me to hit the side of the RV on the guardrail? Every cone is saving you probably.
Oh boy!
Whatever.
Let me say hello to Miss Lola Hot Sauce.
That's Byron.
Okay, Mark. You know about RVs.
I could have lit up
Rule number 1 in the RV is nobody takes a dump in the RV. Okay.
Oh, that went out the window when one of you.
Porta potties and
that wasn't me.
I mean, I'm like, God, I thought that was a rule here.
Yeah, that's you can't blow up the bathroom in the RV, man. I'm sorry.
It's one of those women. was.
Ooh, oh yeah, it's usually even worse when
it
it's
shall be nameless. But.
Yeah, well, we had 3 women in there, so it could have been any number of them.
Yeah.
Oh boy! All righty, moving right along here. We do have a 1 o'clock game. Who plays at 9 o'clock? 9:30 tomorrow.
Jags in Denver.
Oh God, that's gonna be an ugly.
It's 6:30 for me.
Another ugly one.
Oh wow.
6:30 in the morning. Damn.
It's nice, James, to get up and have coffee and watch a game.
Yeah, no, that is nice. I get to watch football all day.
Yeah, you know, I may go ahead and start the stream early just while I'm working. Just have the camera in the kitchen and stuff while I'm setting up and things, just to keep the noise going. And
Are you ever going to do like a Zoom meeting on a game day like that?
No. I learned that in preseason.
It's too much, man.
It's hard. I mean, it's really
but like
hard.
Games that you're like paying attention to, like that'd be kind of cool. I thought
we had the one.
You
guy,
probably could get away with that game if you wanted to. Zoom
like games are like like 6:30 in the morning. Like no one's really going to be there.
Well, the only problem with that is basically you guys would be running it because I'm running around trying to get everything set up for the game.
That's cool.
You know, food and everything else.
We can be entertained that crap. I'll entertain.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I'll think about that one. Okay, like I said, that preseason game, I wanted to jump through the screen.
We got Brian to host it.
Maybe during during the bye might be the one when we do that. Yeah, because the bye week is going to be really slow because the Eagles play on Thursday night.
I always do big on my fantasy.
And the Giants are on. Yeah, next weekend's gonna suck.
Mark, but you heard how he said that. Blue said, "Oh yeah, he's gonna destroy me in fantasy." What happened?
Who?
Blue Rivers.
Oh, Captain Taki is 100% right. It does become like crazy with that preseason game. I'm trying to keep up with the game and answer the questions.
Yeah, but that was a Dallas Cowboys game.
And then we were talking about Tony Romo was Ben DiNucci is the next Tony Romo, and I'm like, oh Lord, I was like, can we deal with the players that are here? And oh my God,
that was one dude.
That just went off the rails, and it was just
that was a troll though. That was a real that he was getting for you.
Damn, Thomas.
Hey man, look. I am not getting sick to keep from going to this game tomorrow. You can forget it.
Just like Emmitt Smith a little bit like that.
So Ben side the RV.
Yeah, it's like Emmitt Smith.
I hope it doesn't snow there tonight.
Yeah, because we know that they don't know how.
Make sure the rule will be nobody taking a dump.
Yeah, they don't know how to do the roads out there when it gets icy.
God.
Just remember the Super Bowl.
Hey man, Thomas,
I was there for that Super Bowl.
I just got over COVID last week, so make sure you got your mask when you go in the stadium.
I tell you what.
I said make sure you wear your mask when you go into the game. I just got over COVID last week.
Oh, I got my Dallas Cowboy mask. You don't got to worry about none.
Okay.
Is it mandatory to wear it?
No.
No.
It's not mandatory.
I'm gonna walk right out of it.
As you know, I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm just wearing it just to represent the fashion state.
Rock's gonna walk in and just take a big breath. COVID's not bad.
I'm gonna breathe. Yeah, I'm gonna take a breather.
I'm over.
I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I got it in August, man, that thing kicked my ass.
I got it too, though.
And I'll be honest with you,
I think everybody got it. It's going around for the second time now.
Getting my win back, man. I finally think I've got my win back this past week working at the Red Brick House. But man, I would just get so tired so easily for almost all of September and early part of October, man. That shit was no joke.
Yeah, but look at this. I got my shots also, and I got it. Yeah, but I had to get.
It don't matter.
I know.
What the shot does is it just helps you from getting it worse, but it's not going to protect you.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like a flu shot type of shit.
Yeah.
So, but I had to get it, because I'm a firefighter. But still, I was like, it's wherever you go. You can try the most you can. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. That's it.
Yeah, I haven't got the shot.
And I just took my flu shot last month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to get my flu shot too. In fact, my parents remind me, don't forget to get your flu shots. Like, we just got ours. Like, okay. It's like, I won't forget. Yes, Aisha Robinson, it is cold in Texas. Hard to believe, but it does snow in Texas. And when it does, they are screwed. I was there in Texas for that Super Bowl. The Packers won when it snowed and the ice storm and things. I thought it was kind of funny because I was used to driving in the snow and ice. And the
Me
people in
too.
Texas, man, they were like, accidents left and right, man. It was like Armageddon for people. I'm like, come on, it ain't that bad.
Didn't they have a
Mark,
huge power outage a couple years ago?
Yeah, Mark. When I moved here in 2020, that's when it happened.
I got family that lives in Irving, and they told me they were out of power. So,
I was out of power too, but I had a generator and I had my excursion. Dude, I was flying through the snow with my 4x4, passing guys. They were all stuck, hitting banks. I'm like, you guys are stupid.
All right, so let's get back to our game at hand here, since we are playing the Bears, in a day or half a day or 3/4 of a day from now. Biggest concerns is stopping Justin Fields from running. I'm not so worried about his passing ability, and I'm concerned about Kellen Moore. Without Zeke Elliott, it's going to get pass happy with our receivers.
Well, what receivers do we have to be happy or pass happy?
Doesn't matter. Kellen Moore likes to sling the football.
The only thing I'm worried about is Kellen Moore turned into a dope fiend tomorrow. His dope habit is gonna come back on him, where he just love to just pass and do all kind of stupid stuff that's gonna backfire on us. He's gonna relapse tomorrow, man. I think he's gonna relapse.
Hey, Thomas, the first half of last week wasn't good with him, so it's not like he's relapsing. He's relapsing every week. You know what I mean? It's not like last week was good. I was so frustrated, but I was chalking a lot of it up Dak. But the play calling in the first half was horrible. I'm sorry. I don't know who in that room, what they're looking at that's leading them to what they're doing. I don't understand it. And then you see what ends up working. What ends up working? The few times we go to 12 personnel and we get the ball to our tight end. That's what's working. Until somebody,
But also the run's working too, though. Running the ball.
But that's part of 12 personnel. You know what I mean? Where you're going to run the ball, go with your two tight ends, and there's a lot that can play off of that. And then that's how you should, listen. You could script your plays, but after that, you should run some 12 personnel. You're going to get a lead. Teams like Detroit and teams like Chicago, if we play with a lead, we're going to blow them out because they're not teams that can come back. Right. We're going to be able to do what we do best, and that's attack the passer, especially one who can do nothing but run the ball. What's he going to run the ball, but he's down 14 points? We need to, it's just, I'm with Thomas and everybody else. It comes down to Kellen Moore. I know James Nooks has said this a bunch of times. He's had it with Kellen, so.
I hate Kellen Moore.
No, I'm done with that. I don't like Kellen Moore.
I'm not trying to find a scapegoat, but that's the problem.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just don't like the whole way he got his job. I mean, it was pretty much coincidentally Jason Garrett hired him, and he came from the same boat as Jason Garrett. I mean,
it was a backup quarterback. Is Jason Witten or Jason? Why do I do that? Jason Garrett. No, I think our defense is going to win it for us next week, though, or this week, or tomorrow. I think our defense is going to do exactly what they did last week: get the interception, get the fumble returns, and hopefully it's a pick six and we run it in. But our offense, I'm scared of. Yeah, I hope we do.
This reminds me of last year, but only different. Remember last year, our offense was winning games for us, and then the later part of late in the year last year, our defense started winning games for us. And everybody was, when the defense started winning games for us in the later part of last year, everybody was getting all mad and everything, and I I told everybody early in the year last year, I told them, I said, hey, look, what's going to happen is there are going to be games when the offense win games for us, and there's going to be games when the defense win games for us. And when the defense started winning games for us last year, everybody was just getting so pissed off and so worried and everything. And I told everybody, I said, hey, look, remember this conversation that we had?
Yeah.
See, that's what's wrong with everybody. Y'all seem to forget and let things go out the left and go out the right. I told y'all there were going to be games when the defense win games for us. I said that. Y'all need to stop this. Y'all need to stop falling in love so hard. You fell in love with the offense last year to the point that when the defense was winning games for us late in the year, you got mad. You started raising hell when I told y'all what was getting ready to go down, because when I told you what was going to go down, you want to cuss me out, want to call me all of these assholes and stuff when I was trying to
damn. What was going to happen. Thomas?
Yes.
No, I think I'm really concerned about our offensive line. I mean, they were giving up a lot of pressure last week against the Lions, and I think as long as they get back on track, we'll be fine. I mean, Hutchinson kind of had his way with Terrence Steele, which I was shocked about that, because Terrence Steele has been solid the whole entire season, but that game he just got outplayed. So I'm thinking that the Bears are probably going to try to do the same thing. They're going to look at our line and they're going to try to stack the box, especially now that Zeke's not playing. They're really going to stack the box. So we just got to get ready to try to, prevent any type of pressure that they bring.
My thing is
the Saints will consider trading Alvin Kamara to the Eagles for a first-round pick.
What the hell?
Oh, Lord.
Listen, that would be dumb for the Eagles. I like it. I like Alvin Kamara,
I would love for them to lose one of those. Or
Yeah,
basically, isn't that the Saints' number one pick?
Yeah, you want to get the pick back.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
because that's going to be a high number one pick right there.
They're just like, we want our pick back, so we'll just give you.
We'll just give you Alvin Kamara, and we're going to hold our pick.
Probably give him the other pick. So knowing Howie, he won't give. I don't think he can trade the same pick.
Why couldn't he?
Like in a certain, I think there's a rule, right?
I don't. Why would there be?
Hey, wasn't he supposed to get suspended, right?
Yeah, Alvin Kamara. I mean,
no, he didn't get suspended. No.
Well,
is that the same site that Randy just getting his info about OBJ?
I don't know. Leave Randy alone now. Leave Randy alone.
I love Randy. I'm hoping it's true, but I knew it wasn't because,
You talking about Randy Gregory?
No.
Randy.
What did he do?
No, it's my fault because, actually, I thought it was from you, Brian. I was driving, or actually, there was a bad accident, and I was already recording, talking about that.
I don't send unless I know.
Well, that's where I assumed, and that's where I made an ass out of me, and so
I didn't know that you posted nothing. I was working.
Well, here's what happened. I was actually sitting because there was a car flipped over. There's 7 lanes of traffic. 7 lanes of traffic that had to merge onto the shoulder. So, to go a half a mile, it took about 45 minutes. And so I was talking about the Cowboys' lack of great receiver help and that we need some help. And then I see Cowboys are in talks with Odell Beckham Jr. And I was like, oh, my God. Because when it came across, I saw primetime and game time, and, the whole thing didn't list that there was others in there. So I started talking about it and saying, well, it makes sense because at least we're not giving up any draft capital and you're just renting them. But we know that if I make, a mistake out there, people are going to be clickbaiting and doing videos.
I wouldn't.
So I
don't like sending you stuff unless I know.
Well,
I usually wait.
And so I put a video out there saying, here's how it happens and, my apology and so on. But, we're all good. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
There's no secret.
People are going to hate you anyway. Yeah.
They are. They have to be.
Well, Jerry, of course, has already said, I love that catch he made. That's as good as the one Dez Bryant made.
Well, if you remember correctly, going back to the draft, that was one of the guys that they wanted. So he went right before them, and the rest is history. Now he hasn't gone on. I mean, I think he's better. I mean, he was great, but I'm thinking he's just now getting back. Mentally, I think he's in a better place than he was a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When he was really
he's got
wild.
a ring now.
So,
he's matured, and yeah. But I don't want Odell Beckham really.
Well, listen,
have somebody else.
Obviously, there's other guys that we want, but it all depends who we're talking about. Like James Nooks, if I'd give a 1 for the guy he wanted.
What about Jerry Jeudy? What about Jerry Jeudy?
Well, I had the guy out of Seattle. I would have given a
DK
1.
Metcalf.
Yeah, DK.
Okay.
He was talking DK up, and I'm like, I don't think they're going to do it. I think that would be a great pick. And our 1, I'm telling you, we're going to win 13 games or probably 12 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
We may not win a division because of how easy their schedule is, but we're winning a lot of games. So we're going to be picking in the mid-20s anyway.
I can see Metcalf, but he's
not available
couple
now.
Of weeks he's been banged up, and I want to know, if I'm going, this is just me. If I'm going to pick up Metcalf, I want to know the complete medical report on him.
Yeah. We were talking about him, James, was talking about it before the season. Now, you ain't getting Metcalf. They're doing too good as a team. They're not dumping. A guy like Jerry Jeudy.
No.
Want a guy like Jerry Jeudy?
No, you're not going to give me Metcalf now.
Yeah.
For one, they had first place in the West, and 2,
I wouldn't do a Jerry Jeudy. I like him, but I wouldn't because he's more of a route runner. He's not necessarily a burner. To me, on our team, what we have now, either give me a big guy that is a burner, or that's where I'm at. Or go out and get an OBJ or somebody. I love DJ Moore. I mean, I don't know why we're even flirting with Denzel Mims. What's Denzel Mims going to do? Nothing.
Yeah,
so that's a waste of time for me.
DJ Moore is going to cost you a whole hell of a lot.
I know, so we're not getting him.
But again, would you want to give up a number 1 for him?
It would be more than a 1, though, I think, Virus.
I think it would work out for us.
So, what do you think about the Giants picking? What do you think about the Giants trading
Kadarius Toney?
That wasn't really doing anything for him anyway.
Watch. That was a good move.
But my thing is, we gave up a number 1 to get Amari Cooper. So, if we got more, I think it would kind of work out because he's not that old.
I don't know that that's going to be enough, though. But if it is, I'm hearing a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a 1 and a 2. And
again, they got a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth for Christian McCaffrey, who's got some hard miles on him.
I'm hearing a 1 and a 2, and then a 2 the following year. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not down for all that.
Catboy won't do that. You don't got to worry about that.
The Cowboys covered their picks too much.
Do that.
And I'd be upset if that happened. Yeah, just for 1 for this.
And then maybe a conditional 6 that'll turn into a 5. Fine. I would do something like that, but I just don't see them doing it unless they've identified that the CD is not the guy, and it's too early in that. It's not like we're in a farther position, believe it or not, than where we got Amari.
And this is only Prescott's 3rd game in the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
and Michael Gallup is over 2.
Yeah, 2 games. So I think we're just
overwhelmed,
and we're just like, oh.
I mean, you guys. I do know that we got James Washington coming back. No, I'm not the biggest James
Washington is a freaking unicorn.
We were though.
I've yet to see
we were
it.
hyped up for him though.
But I'm just saying that's a fact. He's on the team and he's coming back.
Hold it, Brian. How can you say he's coming back when he's never been here?
He's here.
He was on the training camp though. He was in basic
what? 2 practices? And got injured.
He's seen practices. He was there with Kellen Moore. He's a bench warmer. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's a bench warmer that can run a 9 route that nobody else on the team seems to be able to do.
Right now, all he can run is with the bands.
Well, I'm just saying.
And Odell Beckham's broken too. So what's the difference?
They didn't injury settle him, so he's on our team. So they're going to need to make a decision very soon.
They haven't opened the 21-day window yet, even on him.
It's coming.
Okay, I've been hearing.
I'm already on record saying I want OBJ, but he ain't gonna be ready until the end of December.
That's
fine. That's fine because we got a lot of bodies here. we don't know what we got until Dak starts getting, let's give him
Marylon. What's up, Marylon?
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, give him a little time.
Yeah, and then let's give him a bye week. Let's see what happens in Lambeau, and we go to Minnesota. We have time, people. We have a lot of bodies. Let's see Kellen Moore on the field.
All right.
It's over. Yeah, that's our 3rd round pick. Let's go pick you pick. Oh, come on. This is
Turpin. Use Turpin more.
That's
Turpin. Yeah.
That's another thing that I've been calling for. Why isn't he playing offense? I know he's small, but you could send him on a 9 route.
He did one game or one time.
Now, I did hear yesterday that they, I believe it was Stephen Jones on his radio show, said that you're going to see that more, which it's about time. But I think they're afraid because he's so slight. But you have to run certain things. What you don't do is run shit that's going to get his head taken off. Run
Cole
something.
Beasley, he was small.
They throw him in a jet sweep. Yeah, they always throw him in the jet sweep. That's what they've been doing.
But
I just think Kellen Moore don't know how to use them. That's all.
Right. That's my main thing. Marylon, for that. Cowboys fans, just stay positive, no negative. Yeah, we're trying. That's what we do, though.
Oh, we're trying.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not opposed to getting a wide receiver. I just don't want to give up multiple picks for somebody that, I want to know who I just want to know who we're talking about. As much as I love DJ Moore, he hasn't really showed it in Carolina to give up all of that. You're saying one.
But he also hasn't had a quarterback though for a couple
of years either. But
though.
It's still it's a little scary. Whereas
because when Cam Newton was throwing to him, man, he looked good.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got a lot of stuff to do to get ready for tomorrow, so we're going to get ready to end this up. And I know that Prime Time and Game Time will have their 7:00 stream, so I want to get some of that stuff out of the way so I can definitely check them out. Get your everybody, get your closing thoughts on tomorrow, last words and stuff before we get out of here.
Dallas
Cowboys
big.
win 13-10.
Dallas big. Stay tuned for the pick.
Dallas big.
Dallas big. Later.
All right. Andrew, the traffic, I got through it and I got back home in one piece. Okay. Was that my man? He hung up on it. Rock Rock up north. What you got, man?
I already, my prediction is going to be 17-13.
All right. Okay. And where's everybody else in here? I know James.
27-10. 27-10 for
Blue Virus. Shout out to Blue Virus.
I said 24-10 Cowboys.
All right. Thomas Garrett.
I got Cowboys winning 24-14.
Kind of close. All right.
I got them winning 24-14, and I'm saying either a special teams return for a touchdown or a defensive turnover score.
All right, I'm gonna say 28-9. Defense comes to play, and they get Justin Fields 7 times.
As long as Kellen
7 times. Ooh.
I get stupid with the play call, we'll be all right.
Mark, I predicted 6 sacks.
Okay, I got 7.
What did they get last week?
14. I'm just kidding.
They got 5 last week.
5 last week? Okay, I can see 7 or 2 more steps for that. I can see that.
All right. Okay, well, good people, we're going to end this with Rashid wondering why the Giants drafted Tony.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
He was
All right, y'all. Go boys.
Later.
They said good boys.